Morning. Today we're gonna go pick up the lancha. Is like a panga or a tibanera is what they call her, like a shark. It took them a couple months to build this, and originally we were supposed to pick it up in October, around the 20th. Now it's already in November, but that's not unusual. They had a lot of flooding here in Guatemala, and we had Hurricane Lisa come through. And but supposedly the lancha is done. I've seen some photos. It looks pretty good. They did kind of mess up on the running lights a little bit. I wanted just one wire at the front of the boat. Instead, I got two holes on the side for LED lights, which is not what I wanted, but that's what I got because that's how they build it here. So that's how they build it. That's how I'm gonna get it, whether I like it or not. Hard part of this is that I have a Yamaha 4-stroke, an f25, and I got a new carburetor out of the US and brought it down here. Very typical that you can't find parts and things like that, so I just went ahead and bought a brand new carburetor. You know, you can get carburetor fluid. Sorry, it's early. I haven't had my coffee yet. Fluid to clean the carburetor, but here there's nowhere to actually like soak the carburetor for like an ultra clean. They don't have that, so I didn't even want to mess with it, so I just bought a brand new carburetor. I put it on there, started the engine, runs perfect. Impeller's not pumping water to cool the engine, no problem. That I can get. The impeller, it's the Yamaha. Everything's Yamaha here. So I cracked the two bolts on the lower unit. I get to the impeller housing. One side comes off, the other side does not. And of course you can't get a little propane bottle with a pistol to heat that bolt up. So now I'm going to have to take it to a welder who has a torch, and he can heat the bolt up. And then hopefully we can repair the motor and then put the motor on. I mean, it's like this all the time. It's one thing after another, and you really have to prepare yourself, deal with that when you're in Guatemala, because it's frustrating. I mean, I'm from the U.S. If I want something 2 days on Amazon, it's here. Here it could be months, it could be never, it could be me getting on a plane next time I visit the U.S. to get something. Yeah. I mean, the other alternative is to buy a 2-stroke, which uses a lot of fuel. And I don't really want to do that. And, I mean, I understand why they use the 2-stroke. It has the turns, handles to tighten the motor up, because at night they undo it every night, throw the engine on their back, on the shoulder. If they can't do it, their neighbor will, and they walk it into their house. Sometimes they walk it up a hill. I mean, it's amazing to see these guys just take these big motors and just throw them on their shoulder and walk up a hill. But that's what they got to do, because if you leave it out, on the playa, on the beach, somebody might take it. Now, here we're coming around Christmas. This is when things start disappearing. Usually down here in Guatemala, it's very rare to have something stolen. I mean, there's petty theft. That's everywhere. We all know that. But, during the Christmas time, there's a lot of pressure on families to give gifts to the kids and stuff. And, things happen. Especially outboards. Especially in Rio Dulce. Rio Dulce, definitely, because there's a lot of foreigners there. And they have small outboards on their dinghies, especially a 15. They like that 15 for their cayucos. And you can see them out there. They're in their canoe and they're fishing. I'm not saying these guys actually know these guys, but, it is what it is. Okay. So anyway, I'll post a few more videos going out of Livingston, towards Livingston. I'm in Puerto Barrios now. I'm on the Caribbean side. I'll be going up that way towards Belize, heading north on the coast about 25 miles. We're going to go up the Rio Dulce River. That's going to take me all the way up to a place called Lamperas. Some people call it the canyon. If you're a foreigner, that's near Cayo Quemado. So foreigners sometimes call it Texan Bay, but they don't like to say that anymore because it ain't Texas. But Cayo Quemado and Lampras, amazing canyon going through this river. You know, if you've never seen the videos of the canyon, I'll show it to you. We're going to be taking a small canoe with a motor that we borrowed, and you'll see the whole thing today. I'm going to put it on YouTube. I usually never do this, but I've been seeing a lot of people seem to think it's interesting and want to see what I'm doing down here, so I'm going to do that for you. So I'll post the rest of the video later today.